Hey guys, it's Chad. Today we're taking a look at Minecraft trading, but specifically how to get the best trades and what are the best trades in Minecraft. So here we are inside of Minecraft, and first up, I have a way for villagers to love you for forever, to never hate you. It's awesome. So over here I have normal villagers, and then I have villagers that used to be zombie villagers, but are now normal villagers again. So what do I mean? If you have these guys, every once in a while, they'll spawn naturally in Minecraft, and they'll be hurt by the sun because they are still zombies. But these guys are obviously, they look like villagers. They look like zombie versions of villagers. They're zombie villagers, and they'll randomly spawn in every once in a while. If you find one, you can hit him with a splash potion of weakness. There we go. Now he has the weakness applied to him, and you can feed him a golden apple. And then that crazy sound effect happens, and after about 5 minutes, he will turn into a normal villager again. When that happens, they love you. And what do I mean by love you? Let's take a look at these guys over here. These are novice librarians. You can see it takes 64 emeralds for this Power 5 book. Over here we got 31 emeralds for Bane of Arthropods, a whole bunch of paper, blah, blah, blah. These are all normal trades. All of these are completely normal trades. But over here, these zombie villagers, look at the prices. 1 emerald, not 20 emeralds, 1 emerald and a book gets me a mending. Over here, not 27 emeralds, but 2 emeralds and a book gets me fire protection. Not 24 paper, but 18 paper. So their trades will be very, very low. There's another reason why this is a great tip, and that is because if you're just getting into trades and you don't have a village nearby, chances are every once in a while, as long as you're playing the game for a few hours, every once in a while you're going to get a zombie villager, and this is a great way to start. You just need 2 villagers, and then watch my video about how to breed villagers, and then you'll have unlimited villagers. So these zombie villagers are great to start off with because they love you. They want you to trade with them so bad. Thanks for turning us into normal villagers. Tip number 2 is you can change the trades as long as they are still novice. So if you look here, this guy is giving me a fire protection 4 book. I don't know if I need fire protection 4 all that bad. I might really want it now that with the changing to enchantments, but if I didn't, or this mending book, I mean, this is a fantastic trade, let's be honest. 1 emerald and a book equals a mending book, so you might not want to lose that. But if you, for whatever reason, don't like those... What? Oh, they're all sleeping. Oh no! Oh, this is gonna throw off its day, and now they're all outside of their little cocoon. Don't move, villagers. Okay, you guys are here for a reason. Okay, I've given them a larger living space now. But my point was this, is that you can remove their workstations, and after a small amount of time, they will lose their professions, just like you saw happen right in front of us. So now you can't trade with them. Then you could set back down the profession that you want them to be, and the lectern is in redstone for whatever reason. So you throw back down these workstations. That guy's glitching out, but now they will have new trades. So this guy over here has a looting 2 book for an emerald. This guy, as he kind of goes through them, has an efficiency 5 book for 39 emeralds. You mind giving me a different book? There you go, respiration. Because this guy's glitching out, he's switching off and on all the time, so he's gonna give me like a whole bunch of different trades. Okay, it looks like he's landed on power 4. So if you don't like the trades that they're giving you, and especially, this is like 2 tips in one. One is that you can change the trades, but 2 is that librarians are fantastic for this because their first trade will almost always be some type of enchanted book, and that can be any type of enchanted book. So that could be Frostwalker, that could be Mending, that could be Power 4, that 5. So seriously, that is like a super OP tip, is that take your librarians, sequester them. So don't do what I'm doing here with 2 in the same space, because let's say this guy gives you that wonderful looting book that you want. You want to switch this guy out. Well, you don't necessarily know, okay, I got lucky that time. This guy's linked to this workstation, so I can change up this workstation and get that guy to switch back and forth. But I may have been wrong there, and I may have chosen the wrong workstation. Cursive binding. By the way, this guy back here switched. He is now... Oh, we got to give him a job, too. There you go. So they give him a workstation. He may need a villager to talk to nearby. He may not take to that profession without villagers to chatter with. But anyway, so I don't want that cursive binding. Let's slap down 1. Fortune 1. Okay, that's kind of crummy, too. So you can do this until you get a really good enchant. Power 2. Okay. No. He's not going to change. Anyway, you get the point. So you can switch between their initial trades. That does not work once they are past their novice level. So if you liked this looting enchant and you got him to the next level, he's going to be locked in and he can't change professions at that point. So my next few tips are going to come in the form of what I think are the most OP trades in Minecraft. And this is a overview of all of the different professions in 1.14 and all of the various different trades. So I'm going to highlight some of the best ones. I'm going to kind of go in progression of early game, middle game, like maybe some things that you have to have set up in order for these to be useful to you. And first off is super early game. If you just want to farm emeralds, these are the trades that you need to be aiming for that are super simple to get. These are them. The Shepherd at his 2nd level. So unfortunately, this is not a novice level. You do need to level him up 1 time. He will be able to trade dye for emeralds. And remember, if they like you, you will trade less. These are just the base prices here. And the one that really sticks out here is bone meal. This isn't bone meal, obviously this is white dye, but you can easily get bone meal by composting your crops. So if you have a carrot farm, you have a potato farm, any type of farm where you're composting and getting tons and tons of bone meal, do that because you'll get lots of bone meal. You can easily trade for diamonds or for emeralds, sorry. And so that is the first like super awesome basic trade. Next is the Librarian. And as we saw in the previous ones, the Librarian obviously gives you this first OP trade. So that's not even on this list because I've already covered it so many times. But that first enchanted book, super OP right off the bat. But if you can, get the second trade to be that bookshelf, because you may be able to buy the bookshelf for only a single emerald. And then you can sell back the books for more. So if you are able to get a librarian that really likes you, a zombie villager that is now a villager, librarian loves you, he's going to sell you 3 bookshelves for these possibly only 1 emerald. Then you can sell him, you put the bookshelves down, you break them apart, and then you sell him back the books. Now, the books are on the 2nd tier here. So once again, you have to level them up and hope you get lucky that you get this trade instead of the next enchanting book. And I think if there's an enchanting book in the first slot, I'm not sure if you can pull it off in the second. But anyway, you just want to make sure that you're going to get the correct trades there. So that is the second early game. And then finally, the last one here is sticks with the Fletcher. Trading sticks for emeralds seems like, duh. Like, of course I'm going to do that. Like, who needs sticks? The other reason why this is super duper OP is because of bamboo. If you spam bamboo in an area, use your sword to instant break it, you can place bamboo on top of each other in a crafting table and get sticks as a return. So you'll get stacks of bamboo, and every stack of bamboo will translate into 32 sticks, and you'll get an emerald for it. And seriously, you can farm bamboo so fast. And if this is, like I was mentioning in the first tip, if this is a zombie villager that is now a villager, he'll give you a really good trade, and you might not even have to use 32 sticks. So that's another super OP early game trade. So now next, these are some trades where you need to have set up at least an AFK Fisher. And there's plenty of AFK Fishers for 1.14. Very easy to set them up and very efficient. And this is the Fisherman on his second and third trades, and the third one is guaranteed that you're going to get. The second one is more of a chance. You can either trade raw cod or raw salmon for emeralds, and so that makes auto fishers. You'll get stacks and stacks of raw cod as long as you auto fish for just a small amount of time. That translates into emeralds very easily. So aim for a fisherman. Next is you need to have at least set up a iron farm. And that's a little bit of a contentious point because right now iron farms in 1.14 are in a really weird spot. Some don't work. It's hard to find efficient ones. They might all get broken with 1.14.3. So at the moment that I'm recording this, iron farms are a little bit difficult of a thing to get, but hopefully in the future they'll all be figured out. It's an easy way to make an iron farm, or if you just have a ton of iron, here you go. Both the toolsmith and the weaponsmith will trade small amounts of iron for emeralds. So that's actually a really good situation there. So use the weaponsmith and the toolsmith to your advantage. And the last super OP trade, this is one that you just need to make sure that you have leveled up a villager enough to finally get this trade. But you are guaranteed it once you get that high, because every level you get 2 trades. And so on this second to last level, you're guaranteed to get right here this trade. The biggest issue is that you don't know which die it's going to be. And this this tip really relies on the fact that you get green cactus dye, because the green dye, which comes from the cactus, smelting up cactus, is super powerful because you can set up automatic cactus farms. And if you have an automatic smeltery or even just a lot of coal lying around, the automatic cactus factor in this makes this a very OP trade, because you can have stacks and stacks of cactus with very little work and then just trade all that cactus for emeralds. Brown dye is another sort of area that is awesome because you can get quite a lot of brown dye from cocoa beans. Cocoa beans are kind of like a thing, you can set it and forget it. You set up a whole wall of cocoa beans, you set the water to run down it, and you have a cocoa bean farm. It's a little bit more intensive than the cactus because you can't just immediately set it up and just get tons of cactus. You do need to have pistons flow water or something like that. Maybe have it on a timer and whatnot. But the cactus green, that one's super awesome. And so both of these trades, as I was mentioning with the shepherd and with the white dye and with the green and brown dye, your biggest point of issue is going to be getting that specific dye as the trade. And with the shepherd, he needs to be a level up, which means there's no going back. If you can't pick up his workstation like we were doing before and set it down, because when you pick it up, he'll keep his profession, he won't lose it, so he's not going to get new trades. So that is the biggest issue there. So you may have to create lots and lots and lots of shepherds in order to get this. Another tip is that make sure always kill your villagers using the world, using falling sand, using something that is not the player actually hitting the villager, because that will make all the villagers mad at you. So you don't want to do that. Also, if you use the world to kill a villager, they may not breed they're not going to breed for 3 minutes. So keep that in mind too. If you're really trying to breed villagers and you kill one due to falling sand or lava or something, then they're not going to breed for 3 minutes. And there you have it. Those are all of my tips and tricks for the best OP trades in Minecraft. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found something super duper useful. If you did, make sure you give this video a big old thumbs up. If you didn't, well, teach me in the comments down below. Maybe give us a thumbs down, because hey, you didn't learn anything in this video. Also, make sure you subscribe for future videos, tips, tricks, tutorials, and spotlights here on OMG Craft. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.